And joining me now is the Consul General of Jamaica for the Southern United States, Mair. Thanks so much for joining us this morning. I was just asking you during the break there, you've been in touch with folks on the ground. Yeah. What are you hearing so far this morning?
Well, the first call I made was to my mom, just to ensure that she's okay. So far, she's good. I've called a number of persons in the community, and even though the hurricane has not yet hit and some hours away, we have reports of flooding, we have reports of roofs disappearing, trees being uprooted, persons having lots of wind in the community. In fact, one gentleman who has been a part of all the hurricanes so far, I said, boy, even without it hitting, it's the worst wind he has ever experienced. Yeah. So, I mean, we're very concerned. I mean, this is a Category 5. This is by far the strongest weather system that has ever to hit Jamaica. And we're very concerned. You can't, although the government has planned, has put a lot of things in place, you can never truly plan for a Category 5. So I know we're going to need a lot of support, a lot of, relief agencies to support us after the hurricane. But at this time, we're watching, we're keeping in touch with persons right across the island and watching the weather system carefully. And
we've been seeing in some of the videos there, shelters have been opening. We know that they've been making a real effort to get folks out of their homes if they're in these mandatory evacuation areas. Are you concerned, though, that folks are not taking this as serious as they could?
Yeah, we have, unfortunately, we still have individuals who are staying close by the sea. They say they've never moved and they don't intend to move. So that is still a concern. So if you're listening to this interview now and you have your loved ones back home in Jamaica, please encourage them to go to shelters, especially if they're in low-lying areas. It's very important. Jamaica has never experienced a Category 5 before. So we must take it very, very seriously. Preserving lives is most important at this stage. I mean, unfortunately, 3 persons have succumbed already to the weather system, just in the preparation stage. But we want to minimize that. We don't want any loss of life. So we're encouraging persons, please take this seriously. Take all the precautions. Well, it's a little too late to go. No, you stay in. Just ensure you stay indoors and listen to the advisories as best as possible. Keep your documents secure, because one of the things when we are issuing relief items, it's important to have your identification, so we can track all the relief and who it goes to,
And we know this is going to be a historic event, unfortunately, for all the wrong reasons here.
Yeah.
For folks here in South Florida, I mean, we're home to one of the largest populations of Jamaican Americans, really across the nation here. So a lot of folks have anxiety this morning. Yeah. They're watching the radar. They're seeing this move in. What can folks do now? What are the relief efforts looking like here in South Florida to get help to Jamaica?
All right. So we've already started to mobilize help. And persons will be able to assist in 3 ways. 1, you can volunteer your time in helping to pack containers. We've started this already. We're working closely with Food for the Poor, Global Empowerment Mission, and we have already assembled a number of relief kits that have been positioned in Jamaica, and some are ready to head down as soon as we can. The second way is we have a number of drop-off points that have been established. We've Miramar, for example, Lauderhill, all across Miami-Dade, and I encourage persons just to follow our pages at the Consulate General of Jamaica for updated information.
Okay, we'll tell them to check that out for sure. We know a lot of relief efforts are going to be underway here right now.